We're in the stretch run of the high school football season now, and every game feels just a touch more important. Conference races are heating up, and in the 7A West, every year, Bentonville and Fayetteville are going to be a big part of that. Both squads came into this one undefeated in conference play. Bentonville gets going early. It's Andrew Edwards off the play fake, hits Cooper Smith down beside the 10-yard line inside the end zone. 6-0 Tigers early. And then it's just going to be a lot of Tigers. Cole Joyce, he's the linebacker, lays the hat as a running back there, gets into the end zone. Now a little double pass action. Edwards over to Cade Foster, then to Cooper Smith. He takes it around into the end zone. It's 20-7 Bentonville at this point. Fayetteville, they try to get things going a little bit. Oh, we got one more touchdown for Bentonville here. This one, that's Keegan Steinspring actually runs it in for the Tigers. Now here come the Purple Dogs. Fike rolls to his right. Pass tipped up in the air, still somehow caught by Tyler Reed. 28-6 Bentonville. More Bentonville. Edwards to Smith. Again, that connection working all night long. That's the third score between just the three of them. And now Edwards once again sets back, hurls, throws, shows off the arm. This one to the superstar Chaz Nimrod for a 43-yard score. And then guess what? It's that duo again. Edwards to Smith. One more time before the half. Rolls to his left. There he is in the end zone for the touchdown. 48-7 at halftime. 59-14 was the final in this one. Bentonville is 7-0 on the season, still perfect in conference play, and get this, hasn't lost to Fayetteville in the regular season now since 2005. Two undefeateds in 4A play, taking on 4A1 play, Shiloh Christian and Gentry. This one, all Shiloh early. Ben Baker, not the first time he's done this on this very show, takes the opening kickoff, turns on the speed. That's only slightly exaggerated there, and it's in for an 8-0 Shiloh lead. Eli Wisdom, he's the quarterback. He can do it with his legs as well. That was Shiloh's first drive that didn't have a kickoff return for a touchdown. 2-score lead for the Saints, and now Wisdom shows off the arm. 55-yard bomb to Khalil Mobley for the score, and this one was over before the first quarter even ended. Shiloh 58, Gentry 21. Only two undefeated teams left in the 4A1, Shiloh Christian and Elkins. Elkins beat Green Forest tonight, and guess what? Those two face off next week. Well, plenty of highlights still to come, including a cat fight in Springdale as Har-Ber hosts Bentonville West. A Wolverine, actually a cat, doesn't matter. Those highlights are next.
You're watching Football Friday Night!
So while Bentonville almost feels like an unstoppable force on their way to another 7A West title, rest of the conference still hopes to have something to say about that. That means taking care of business elsewhere. That's the case tonight as Bentonville West travels to Springdale Har-Ber. Wildcats and Wolverines. This one started off sloppy for both teams. Har-Ber looking to drive. McClendon's pass is completed. Ball then pops out, and Bentonville West falls on it for the fumble recovery. Wolverines look to have something going here in the first quarter. Wasn't going to be the case. Liam Taylor comes up with the pick for Har-Ber. Har-Ber defense is alive and kicking in 2020. As I say that, well, here come the Wolverines. Luke Miller bounces to the outside, flies into the end zone. That tied the game up at 7-7 in the second. Second half was all Har-Ber Wildcats, though. They punch in this one for the score, and Har-Ber takes down Bentonville West 33-17. That's a big one when it comes to playing for second in the conference. Head down to the central part of the state now as Conway plays host to Fort Smith Northside. Northside defense coming up big early on with the sack. That's McKay and Moody taking down the Conway quarterback. Conway, though, would repay the favor. Drayden Norwood trying to make something happen, doesn't. Instead, ball pops out. Wampus Cats fall on it, and Wampus Cats take advantage. Manny Smith punches it in for the touchdown here, and this one turns into a Conway romp. 6 legs on that beast, 48 points for the Wampus Cats as they take down Fort Smith Northside. Now on to the 6A for some Little Rock Parkview at Van Buren. Van Buren trying to get things going early. Gary Phillips, we've seen him do this all year long. Hits Jaden Henry, who makes a few guys miss before getting pushed out of bounds. And then running game finishes off the drive for the Pointers. TJ Dyer takes it down to just about the goal line where they'd punch it in, trailing still by a score. Here comes Parkview, though. James Joyner bounces outside, makes a few guys miss for the Patriots. And now Gary Phillips again hits Jaden Henry. This one's for 6. He tiptoes in. Get ready to know this guy, though. Landon Rogers, he's an Arkansas Razorback commit. He can do it with the legs and the arm. He punches it in for the score. And Parkview holds off the Pointers 28-20 in this one. Well, if you've made it this far, might as well stick around for the finale. We're almost there. A few more exciting games to come from Arkansas and Oklahoma after this. The Hackett Hornets went buzzing into Charleston tonight, looking to shake things up in the 3A1. That's the conference, of course, that the Tigers sit atop, and I'll be the first to tell you, you're going to find out here, that's not going to change after this one. Brandon Scott, he's been lighting it up as of late. He hits Dalton Curtis on the first play from scrimmage. They get the 2-point conversion to 8-0 early for the Tigers. Now it's more. Brandon Scott, Brevin Ketter weaves his way into the end zone, 15-0 Charleston. Hackett, Ethan Slavens, Fisher, Shipman, he gets taken down, but a good play, and that would set up a Hornet touchdown here. Peyton Hester goes up the middle for the score, 15-8. Now it's all Charleston from here on out. Brandon Scott, you saw the arm. Check out the legs. Breaks one tackle. He's off to the races for the score. Charleston wins 48-8, blowout fashion in this one. Cedarville, the Pirates playing host to the West Fork Tigers. If you've watched a Cedarville game this year, you know what that means. It means Daryl Kadich. He takes it up the middle for a score. It's 8-0 Cedarville early. West Fork sticks around, though. Eli Howerton, Wyatt Coots for the score. Just a 1-point game. Daryl Kadich has something to say about that, though. He takes this one in once again. Another Cedarville score, another Daryl Kadich score. West Fork sticks around. Howerton, Peyton Leslie, he gets it. Nice grab, gets up the sideline before he's taken down inside the 10. West Fork couldn't quite complete the comeback, though, and Cedarville holds on to win 48-41, and the Pirates are putting together something special this year. Oklahoma schools all played last night, so here's a little bit of action from Vian taking on Pocola. Zaven Lackey early on with the interception. He comes down with it off the tip. Vian would score on that possession to make it 7-0. And yeah, let me just skip right to the score here because you're gonna have to see it to believe it. 84-0. Vian takes down Pocola. That game was over from the start. And now this show is over. We started off great. We're going to end great, too. That's the highlights. Check them out on our website, 5newsonline.com.